So how do you go about choosing the right MC? Well, choosing the right host for an event is incredibly important because they're all different styles, they all need different things. Make sure before you book your MC, your host, that you get them to tell you about the other events they've hosted and that you have testimonials and you've checked those references. Ask the MC what they think the role is going to be at your event and make sure that they are asking you for lots of information about the job before they would quote for it. They should have a lot of questions for you. They should want to know about your audience, the background to the event, the draft program, the speakers. They should ask you things like, what are the key things you want your attendees to take away from the event? Why are you running the event? What does success from the event look like for you? It's a really good idea as well to book your host as early as you possibly can in the process, not only to make sure that they're actually going to be available and on board, but also the earlier that your host becomes involved in the process and the organization of the event, the more that they can bring. They host these events all the time. They are doing virtual one day, they're doing live another day, they're doing hybrid, they're doing all different kinds of shapes and sizes of events. And so they have a lot of experience. So, get extra value from them. Book them early enough so that they can come to your meetings about the event with brilliant ideas for you, maybe about the design, about what they're seeing is working in other events, what's not working in some of the events they're going to. I always like to say that the earlier that you book me, the more value you get for your money. So, what do you get for your money? What are the pricing factors? What are the extras that a host costs or brings to the table? Prices and services can vary wildly, and most event hosts will have a minimum hourly fee that they work to. And when they quote for a meeting, they will factor in not just the hours on stage or the screen, but also the preparation, the research, the meetings, social media marketing you might want them to get involved in, that kind of thing. So when you pick an MC, you need to know, first of all, what you're going to be getting for your money. They should want a conversation with you to find out all about the event before they can give you a formal quote, because everybody needs to know what's involved before talking numbers. I tend to find that there is an assumption with some people, particularly if they're very new to hiring hosts or working in events, is that, oh, the host's just going to be on stage for 3 hours. I'm just going to have to pay for their 3 hours of their hourly rate. And I need to tell you, it costs a lot more than that because of all the preparation and planning. So most people have a minimum hourly rate that they work to. I certainly do. But I also factor in all the hours, not just on stage or virtually on stage, but all the preparation time, the meetings that the client might want to have, any training they might need me to undertake to understand their platform if it's a hybrid or virtual event. Maybe training they want me to do with their speakers, or even just be having conversations with speakers and meetings with the speakers and contributors, those kind of people that I might have to work with. All that sort of thing has to be factored in. If I'm going to be involved in their social media, all that kind of thing, that has to be included. So that will make up part of the fee as well.